Apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before.
Yes, book your stay today and enjoy Lagos like never before. That is SRTV Shortlet Apartment in Lagos. My name is Daddy Chris and this is State of the Nation. Ooh, it's a beautiful day. Today it's going to be calm. I am very exhausted and exhausted, so I'm not going to be. It's good that I've been trained, so I won't have much. They've trained me internally, so I can't fight you, so you're lucky. But today, perhaps not really a day to fight. It's a day to actually try and look at certain things that we need to do so that we can move forward as a nation. I wanted to discuss a very, very difficult topic. If I go into that, we won't leave here today. But before I do that, let me quickly bring my guest here in Asaba right now. This strong woman. Asaba. I won't remove you guys. Let me see Asaba. A very good morning to these powerful ladies.
Good morning, Daddy.
When I hear good morning in unison, I'm happier. Because when the Bible said, if other than hell, the next trouble a man can have is a nagging woman. I hope you guys are not angry with me. See, I'm happy. As long as you guys are not happy, then I'm happy. You're not angry, I am happy. All right. So that is the show. Today, I want us to look at a very important topic, which is called the geological basket of Africa. Geological basket of Africa. Do you know what they describe us? Nigeria. Nigeria is been described as the geological basket of Africa. Why? Because of the numerous mineral deposits we have as a nation. Young ladies, we are blessed with anything you can think of. And we're going to take a look at that quickly this morning. We're going to look at how we're blessed with oil, which is the one we are popularly known of. But do you know we have abundance of gold? Do you know we have bitumen? How about iron ore? You see, the list is endless. And of course, I won't end it without talking about charcoal. We're going to add charcoal briefly to this list of things and things and things. And sometimes, if you don't know what I am talking about, if you don't know the use of all this stuff, I think perhaps it's a day that you need to learn. And maybe if you listen carefully, you might just be able to find yourself a business. All this is why we are called the geological basket of Africa. Now, Gloria and Dorcas, I'm not talking of agriculture. These are things that you can find in our soil. Now, wait. We don't have to go and work for it. It's there. In abundance. But we are hungry. Dorcas, why do you think we are hungry? Now, okay, maybe we answer the question better when we come towards the end, after we have analyzed the use of all these materials. Now, you've been told that God has blessed you with oil. Now, only ENI Nigerians just stayed here. You hear, oh, we have abundance of oil. You don't even understand what it means. When they say we have gold, is it true that we have gold? What does that mean? What is the meaning of gold? So the ordinary Nigerians, even to me, sometimes I'm lost. I don't know the meaning of having gold. All right. Do we have bitumen? What is bitumen used for? What use is bitumen to me as an ordinary Nigerian? It's a good question. And then sometimes we have iron ore. Wonderful. What is iron ore? And then we have coal. Listen, I stopped because the lists are endless. Now, I remember one day I was presenting something here, and I told you that the white people, a white guy in America was describing us as a people that are in fact, that we are worthless. I don't agree with him, but maybe we need to, from when somebody tell you, say your mouth is smell, he has not really insulted you. Maybe you should wash your mouth. It's okay to say that your mouth is smelling and it's a bad thing, but sometimes your mouth is really smelling. So even if you fight the person for saying your mouth is smelling, it's good you go back and say, oh, maybe I should be washing my mouth better. You know, this morning I brushed my teeth. The doctor will tell you, brush your teeth, brush it. Don't just wash it. You know, sometimes we go to the bathroom just because we're in a rush. No, you need to wash your teeth in the morning so that your mouth won't smell. Is it not true that we have a lot in our backyard and we are completely ignorant of them? The reason I know we are ignorant is we are hungry in the midst of plenty. Today, I'm not talking of even the most common one, which is, what do you call that? Actually, the most common one really is agriculture. That we know that in any part of the country, anything you plant will grow. There is no part of Nigeria where we don't grow food, and where the growing of food cannot be our source of livelihood. I don't want to talk about the agri sector. Maybe tomorrow I want to open the worm of the agri sector for you. So you don't, when I talk about agri, we're not talking of cassava, we're not talking of just yam. Do you know we were the highest exporter of palm oil. Young women, you're back. All right, let's have these women back because they have a way of breaking our hearts. Asaba, they are good at that. Young ladies, I am analyzing something very, very important, and for our audience and for every Nigerian today. I don't want to spend time on agriculture today because tomorrow I'm not going to address agriculture from the way I've been doing it. I'm going to point where is agriculture, what it can be used for, and how Nigerians should be, what we should be doing, and whether you have leadership at all. You see, I read an issue on Robo Television on Saturday. I think it's on Sunday, and everybody they are attacking me here and there. When I said the governor is not working, and I asked whether bridges are development. They don't understand what I'm saying. Of course, bridges is a development for them. Of course, yes. You're a villager, sir. And I said, they said that Chris, you are bigger than this. How can I be bigger than that? We are celebrating mediocrity, my people. And I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask one thing today. Okay, first, let's take a look at what we have. And in every state, when I get there, I'm going to be calm and I'm going to look at it and I'm going to ask the people what they are doing. Let us start. The most important one, the one we have, the one that we are popularly known for, is what? I'm waiting for this now, my daughters. What is all this that you see there?
Crude oil now.
We have crude oil, my daughters. You understand? We have crude oil. Now, you know where crude oil is found in the Niger Delta area? I don't need to tell you. We have crude oil in states like River State, Bayelsa, Delta, Akwa Ibom. These are the 4 richest states with oil. And funny enough, this is what Nigeria is feeding on.
Yes.
Only this.
Yes.
And now, my daughters, this is what I was angry with, and they are angry with me. You understand? And I asked myself, these 4 states that are mentioned here, go and look at them. And look at what they're doing. None of these states, Delta State, River State, Akwa Ibom. Which other one they? Bayelsa. Are they not supposed to own their own resources or mine their own resources? The first question is, who even discovered this oil?
Whites.
Let's go
White
there
men.
first. Who discovered oil in Nigeria?
The
I
white
have
men.
it
The
ready
white
to you
men.
to the guy today. Oil was discovered by Shell in 1956 in Bayelsa. That was where Shell came and discovered oil in our backyard. Then our people don't know what is oil. They didn't understand the meaning. The British were about to go when they discovered oil. So we were living with the oil. We didn't know what it is. We didn't know what it is used for. Do you understand? It was just there in our soil. We dey go fish inside am. You know me. Oil was wasting on the ground until a British company, British people came and they discovered oil. And as of 1958, we were making so much money from oil. Oh. Look, there was a time in this same period, Nigeria made so much money. They didn't know what to do with the money. They paid the workers twice. You know, when you receive your money salary this month, the government pay you again. We call it to dodgy. Listen, people, there was a time in your country, Nigeria, where government paid you once. They said, no, that's not enough. They paid you second salary for the same month. That's when Oyibo, British people help us to discover oil. This crude oil we're talking about now. This is in 1958. Roll it down to 1965 to 2025. That is 67 years ago. We have been told now. We have been told because we've seen oil. Most of you, this young women, you grow up in Warri. I'm sure your parents must have got job in Warri in the oil company. That's how you guys, your parents must have migrated to Warri. And the same to Port Harcourt. And till today, have we actually asked ourselves, if this thing is here and we both discovered it, why are we not part of our own destiny? This is what God gave to us, right? Have we really looked back and say, okay, let us do this ourselves? No, somebody they go. The people that help you to discover it, they pack their bag and leave Nigeria. If Shell leave Nigeria today, will we be able to even tap on this oil and sell it? You know, what I ask myself is, do we even have trained geologists? Because the people that actually, you know, Gloria, some people, their job, if you go to school, they study geophysics or geology. Their job is to study the ground, to see the content of the ground. Those are the people that normally do mining. You understand? They can tell you the content. They study it. They have a way of exploring the ground. Their job is to look at the soil and look what is there.
Yes.
We call them geologists. Funny enough, Gloria, my research today shows that Nigeria, we have trained geologists that can actually extract this oil. They are graduated from the in fact, they are geologists, what I say now, geophysics and petroleum engineers. We're not going to talk about petroleum engineering because petroleum engineering, those are actually now extracted, but even going to the ground to bring it out.
Yeah.
Our job, these people are trained from one of the best universities. We have the University of Nigeria, the Federal University, the University of Ibadan, Federal University of Technology, we have this Atikwe University. These are graduates, well trained. So my question is this: when I was talking to them, let me see address them now. Now that I said the government is not working, they don't know what I'm saying. If God gives you oil, I don't need to talk to the critics. Let me talk to the government. If God gives you oil and you have trained your people now in geology, All right, so many Delta State must have some geologists, who can go and do this for us. The question is, do we have a set of people now hired by the government to actually look at what we have and what we don't have, how much oil we have, how much oil we don't have? Do we know? Oh God, Gloria, can you children with me? Have we now say, okay, God has given us oil. We didn't know Oyibo help us to detect it. Now they are gone. And ultimately, because of them, they brought universities, and now we've taken some university. We've now been able to train some of our people at home and abroad who can help us look at the soil, our beautiful soil, and tell us the quantity of oil we have there. Have we worked on that? It seems we are not. Because all the new company, you know what is so sad? Let me say this, daughter. I'm sure your parents are no more worried. They are still worried. Let me throw a question to them. When Oyibo had oil, when the companies were there, this Shell company that helped us to discover oil, Shell was in worry for some time. Then came Chevron because there was competition. They were coming and they were trying to drill oil, to take away. What were the role of our people? Which position were us in the then Shell? Are we part of the policymakers, or we are the employed? Go and do this, go and bring this, go and bring this. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Now that's what we do throughout. Throughout the state of these people in worry. Now, you know what is so sad? There's a little bit of crisis. They are out. They move out of worry. What happened? We are not crying. We want the companies to come back. Oh, Mary, Gloria, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard. Oh, we want the oil company to come back. We want them to come back. To come back and do what?
To come back. Even
we cannot.
Now, they are still hoping and praying. Yeah, till now they are still praying that the Shell will come back, Shell will function, Chevron, all of them. They are still praying.
Can you imagine?
That Shell should come back.
So they give you independence. You say you will not take it. This is free independence. This is your soil. Now this is oil. We found it for you. Yeah. Take it. You couldn't take it. Gloria, which cost is more than that?
Now
this is your land. This is your oil. We can't do this anymore because you guys don't welcome us. We are leaving. They left.
Yes.
Now we cannot set up our own small refinery and top on our own oil. Or the federal government said we cannot do so.
No.
And this question goes to people in Rivers State, goes to those of you in Akwa Ibom, those of you in Bayelsa, and those of you in Delta State. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. Let's get the narrative clear. Because we're going to dwell here today. Because they challenged me that I was talking about what they call development. And they said, you people don't know what is development. If we had developed, we would have had human beings already ready today who can actually, young people who are already trained, setting up their own geological firm. If you go to a university and you cannot set up a firm that can look at that area of business, you are a fool. Can I say this? Because I'm matured anyway. I just finished law program at my age and I set up a law firm. Because that is the essence of going to school. But I understand most people are young enough, so they cannot do that now. Because the environment is not there for you. I'm sure I will not be able to do what I do if I were to be in Nigeria. But daughters, you see what I'm saying? Now I ask a question. God gave you this land. In your land, you have oil. You didn't know what it was. It was dying, it was wasting under your soul. Some people came, they discovered it, and they were working there, and you were there as a servant. Now they left. You are begging them to come back. What is your name?
So come back and keep taking your oil from your land.
And you know the funniest thing, when I said I have been in Lagos for some time, I built a house when in those days in Lagos, and there are people who call on Monile. Those of you in Lagos now, you know what I'm saying. Now that they sell land, Gloria, you know them in Delta State. We call them the area community boys. Before you go build anything, you must settle them.
And then,
They call it Debe. Obodo is just banned Debe, but Obodo forget that he is actually Debe. That the government of Nigeria is actually Debe. That of Delta State will be overall Debe. All we do is collect, give us money from the thing you are taking from the land. We are not actually using the land. We don't know the use of it. It be like what God do for Adam. When they blame Eve for, they give Adam something, say, this beautiful thing. Yeah, Adam didn't know what to do with it. Until Eve come tell her, say that thing, you go do this. Now that time, Mark going to say naked. In Jesus' name. We'll not go there. We are naked, but we didn't know we were naked. Because of what? Our eyes were blind. And now, what is so sad is the moment Adam discovered that he was naked, he now found he dressed up. But we have been told that we are naked, and we can see that we are naked, but we couldn't even cover ourselves. Gloria to cast, we could not cover ourselves. Small cloth to cover our private part will not learn like Adam did. God gave you land. He gave you the beautiful thing. He gave you young people. Now you train people to be geologians, and you have the soil. The question is, what are you doing with it? You are waiting for Oyibo to come back and set up the company for you again. That one, Gloria. Tell me who is a fool? Who is as foolish as that?
yes.
When I asked the other day on that show, when I called them, I said, I saw my young people, even I can forgive the old men, and I saw the young people doing exactly the same thing. And I said to myself, oh God, what is this? If older people cannot think outside the box, we don't tire. Our head is not
ones that just going to follow the footsteps.
The young ones can do better.
Of the failed generation.
Yes, the young ones can do better. I was expecting the young ones to say, okay, we should be having geologians. We should be exploring oil. How do we do this? It might look like a big task, but when you start, you find out it's not as difficult. The Oyibo, when it won at 20 head, he gets. The Oyibo, when they help you discover your oil, make foolishness, go bury you. How many head do Oyibo get? If Oyibo come to your own land, and today, for 67 years, I've been extracting oil from your land. 67 years. A fool for 40 is a fool forever. We are 67 years into exploration of oil from our land. We could not even start our own.
They will use our oil, our resources to go and develop their countries. Leaving this country in shambles with our own resources.
And you know what's so funny? Wike thought he was a governor. But when he was carrying doing this, he was doing flyovers. Now, because of that stupidity, nobody corrected him. But when he's doing flyovers, and the next governor is going to do flyover. What are they going to do? What are they going to do together? Flyovers. Because that is the meaning of
flyovers. They are doing roads and flyover, bridges, everything. Forgetting the things they're supposed to work on.
I'm wondering myself if Oyibo come Delta State today. Now flyover you go come do.
Yes. I tell you.
Can you imagine my daughters? And they challenged me. These ignorant people were challenging me for saying that the governor doesn't know what he's doing. And I said it. And I stand to be corrected by anybody. He's a complete ignorant man. Because if you know what you're doing, in fact, what I'm saying now, I didn't need to read any book. I sleep in my bed and I was thinking, okay, the first thing I asked myself, honestly, let's do this. The thing that touched my heart is, what did the white people see that made them to come to Africa? Why did they came? They came to colonize us. You guys are young. But there was the colonial era. When they came, they ruled us. But they didn't just come to rule us. Where did they come? What was their interest? Now, when I slept, I found out that it is the mineral deposit God has dropped in our land that was their interest. They didn't come to exploit us. They didn't come to hate us. They were interested in what they can take from our soil. And they divided Africa.
And we are not even aware of what we have.
Good. You know what they call us? You know what the king of Belgium used the word? I am going to take my share, because every European countries have gone. Then the king of Belgium said, I am going to take my own share of the magnificent African cake. The word he used was magnificent African cake. The question is, what is the magnificent African cake? That was what struck me. So with that time, I begin to think. So my first thing is, when the white people came, what were they doing? One, you know what they did? They didn't even discover oil first. They found out that we have plenty things, like we can do cocoa. When the British came to Nigeria, to Delta State, they came to Saple. They set up a plywood company, and they called the African plywood, which they were taking to Europe for their own woodwork. Gloria, let me ask you again than this. For those of you from Saple area, una here in those days, so you both set up African plywood, and the thing was being exported out of the country. Those of you there now, there's way for you. Where can the people there now think like Oyibo that saw something in your land and came for it? Hey! No, don't go far. The white people saw something in your land. They came and they exploited it, and they took it away. Today you are fighting them. Oh, they came. They were colonialists. Oh, the colonial master must go. They've left now. They're no more there. The land is yours, sir. Saple people, I ask again. Oh, but what is the government from Saple? The white people came to Saple and they were taking oil. They were not taking even oil from Saple. They were taking what? Plywood. They actually set up the factory. And we were the highest exporter of plywood worldwide. Hallelujah. What have you done with that site? It has become a hotel where we bang our daughters. Now they do clean. They don't turn out to hotel. And you said you are developed people. You mentally sick, man. If you don't know, go and address you. In fact, some of you belong to the mental hospital, because what you are doing, the sin will be on our children for a very long time, and you don't seem to get it. You guys don't get it. That's my pain. If the magnificent African cake that dragged the white people to come to your land, and they have exhibited it, I went to Saple. In all of you Nigerians, in everywhere you are today, there is nowhere in Nigeria that the British did not set up something. Because they will look at what you have and open it, extract it, and take it away. Now, I didn't see them dragging it with you. Say you want independence. Now you have it. It's not as if they've not even shown you the way. But what have you been able to do now that they are gone? No. This is a shame. Now, the same thing now brings me back to worry. The white people came. They discovered oil. River State, Bayelsa, Delta, Akwa Ibom. They saw oil. They were taking it out. Do you know what is so painful? If we drive the oil these people away today, that this land is our own, this is our destiny, God gave it to us, we cannot even do it. And then we have how many universities in Nigeria? Maybe I'm too stupid to understand. I want somebody to educate me. And I would have been thinking that these 4 places that I mentioned, these 4 states, Bayelsa, Delta, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, that they should be thinking of, okay, maybe if I want to train people, will be geophysicists or geologists, so that I'll make sure I take a look at the soil and know whether we even have more. Where are they? So that at least I will know where it is first, because we didn't even know. Then when we know that, then we'll not train people who can help us to take it out. I'm sure we have enough manpower to do so. Like I said the other day, Dangote only saw the potential from, say, white people come. They said they took this oil away. He just went and set up a refinery. Dangote did not set up a geological firm. He hasn't got the capacity to do it in your state, sir. So you want to fight Dangote for setting up a refinery, you could have actually set up your own. That's why I'm ashamed of all of you. And I'm sad today that I'm a part of this generation. A generation that only eats. I never know that it's their duty to think outside the box. We only taught to eat. And something is wrong with us. Nigerians, you guys need to listen to me today. If something is not wrong with us, 65 years down the line, that they'll be taking oil from our land. We don't even know what quantity of oil we have. We have geologists. We don't know how to take this oil from the ground, because if we know, we've not exhibited it. Oh, you people cannot tell me it's government that caused it, right? And you are camping for the same government. Today, not today, I have reason to be angry. I am frustrated. Maybe God sent me out of the country for a reason. My eyes are open, bro. Because those are the kind of questions I ask. I always say to people, you don't have anything I can ever jealous you with. Because I don't think there's anything you can do that the priest cannot do. If you act well, I do what a country would do. Me. I don't have the resources to do it. But I actually run this television for years. Actually 2 platforms, 3 now, for years. I don't get money. I pay my money into it because this is what a country should do. Can you? Now, what I'm asking is, what does it take for you to exploit? This is not a black man. He's in Nigeria. He's your brother. So actually, and you know, this is the sad part of it. The annual labor, the manual labor, the wedding job, the stupid job will be done by us. So, because I don't know how many white people are in Nigeria doing this job. They're only there to tell you, do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, and they take the money away. You are a fool. Go to that worry that time, or go to all this oil company now. You'll find that the people doing the mechanical, the actual labor, now we. But the people that make the money is who? You be fool. Let me repeat that. The people doing the hardware work, taking the thing from the ground. Now me and you. Hey, Gloria. Mona, listen to me, my daughter. This is sad. You see, if you go to this place now, the people doing the job, the physical work, now Batman, how many of you got in Nigeria? But who is collecting the money?
The ones I don't
tell me, I'm crying. My soul is weeping. Let me take the story back. The king of Belgium said he's going to take his own share of the magnificent African cake. Now we can see that one of the magnificent African cake is crude oil. Now they've been taking this crude oil for 67 years. Down to today, we are still on money left. We don't know. We don't have control of it. We beat them away. Now, you see, it's something to say, oh, we own it. Because the British are still coming to exploit it. We don't have Nigerian company doing the oil work. How many refineries do we own by Nigeria? How many of us are into the real business? Other than politicians own oil well, does the ECPA know what is in oil well? Does he know the meaning of oil well? A fool might own oil well in Nigeria. Does he know what is oil well? Does he know? This is our destiny, my daughters. This is what our forefathers created for us right now. And this is something we're leaving for you people, young people. You get to turn this situation around. And you know what is sad, Lodi? Like I said, this is the most side of it. The actual work, the actual labor. Now because how many, like I said, how many British people are in Nigeria dragging pipe, doing this thing? Who is doing the pipe work? Me and you. Who is in control? They. Now they left. We are begging them to come back. Now without them, we cannot be a human being because we are not human beings yet. I'm sorry, we are not. And God will take it from us and give it to them. That's what the Bible says. If God gives you something and you don't know what to do with it, God is not a person of waste. God hates waste. He will take it from you and give it to those who can use it. I've been talking of only one thing today, and it looks as if the only thing we have is oil. An example of our monumental failure. Hey, I would like to start with the other one when you near me well. You understand? Make I take that one hit and first. Make I start with gold, or no, make we start with bitumen. No, there. You might not even know what is bitumen. Bitumen. Young ladies, and don't worry yourself if you don't understand some of the things I talk about. You understand? But let me tell you where it is found. The second largest deposit of bitumen in the world is in where?
Ondo State.
The second largest though in the whole world. We're not talking of Nigeria, in the world.
Worldwide.
You know what is bitumen?
Ondo State.
Now bitumen, now they take the tar road. Other thing when they put, when you don't pack stone for ground finish, that thing you go put on top when it go come smooth. Now be bitumen. Now, my daughter, it's there. Now, you know, it's in Ondo State. We did not work for it. God put it there for us. Can I ask you one question? For those of you in Ondo State, how many of you own a bitumen firm? When you now actually take out bitumen and sell to the world, but today and get them. They don't want me these guys stay with me today. It better me than not stay safe, so you can hate me alone. How many of you? How many of you know what is bitumen? How many people in Ondo State even are aware of the language bitumen? Do you know what bitumen is used for? Yes, it's something Nakota went to the tar road. That's the easiest way to call it. With the pollen on top of it, now make the road is smooth, they find that color when you see, now be bitumen. Okay. Now that's the bitumen. Don't we have geologists? Should be a lot of people, Yoruba people not do anything at school now go. So we have all these trained people. We have the land. We have the gift, which is the natural resources, openly now revealed to us. Not that we are not the one that discovered it. Oh. It's Oyibo that came and said there is bitumen in your land. And guess what? They've been taking advantage of it for years. Now, you know why it is not in the open? Because the white people have not come there to make it a business. If white people come to Ondo State today and begin to extract bitumen, it will be the biggest factory in the world and it will be making so much money. But Nigerians have it at home. We've been sleeping with it and we'll continue to sleep with it. Can you clap for yourself? Now clap! Clap! Akpa! Clap! What are you doing with the bitumen in Ondo State? Mr. President, what are we doing with this, sir? The Ministry of Oil, what are we doing with this? Right. Oh, no. No. I said after they said, no, this is the no. It's not, this is never too late. No, song, boy, that you sang. No, it's not about Jesus. Jesus gave you this. In fact, if anything, God is so angry with Nigeria. Like I said before, Nigeria made God weep. Tears is falling on the tears of my God because of you. You know what I'm confused. If the white people, listen to me, if they were to be now, as we speak, if white people were to be in Nigeria, now as we speak, with their company taking bitumen out, all of us, when they make noise, oh, you see that company, they're taking oil, they're taking bitumen from Ondo State. They've been making money from Ondo State. They have been doing this, they've been doing that, like we say to the British people. Oh, they've caused pollution, they caused this. But bro, now you have it. What have you done with it? No, talk to me. The bitumen in Ondo State, Mr. Governor, what have you done with it? No. I've never seen people like this. So we need the white people to come and do it for us, right? Oh, there's something wrong with your hands. And guess what? When they will come, you know what we'll do? We'll be the one to take it out physically when we will do the labor. But they will control it and they will take it away. Something is wrong with us. Something is wrong with us. And until we address this, we're going nowhere. Did I say something that you don't get? And now listen again. God gave you bitumen in Ondo State. That bitumen now will take the entire road. My guy, we've not been able to use this bitumen. We've not been able to take it out. Do you have geologists in Nigeria? Yes. Do you know we have bitumen? Yes. How many years do you need Oyibo company to come and take this bitumen? And you know what is so sad? I swear, if I bring one British company to come and take bitumen out of Ondo State, it will be the richest place in the world. Because they're going to bring it out, they're going to make it to put it to good use, and they're going to sell it. Maybe something is physical, it's mentally wrong with black people. Moon and over, it is real. Because if you have bitumen in your place and it's dying there, the reason I know is what is the use of it? Do you hear me correctly? Bitumen, Ondo State, the magnificent African cake. Don't forget, I said, I reminded you, the reason, in fact, they came, the white people came, they had a meeting in Berlin, and they shared Africa into areas so that they can control. And some of them give them different names. In the British control us, they call Nigeria. They're the one that name all these places, not even us. All the names we are answering now are names given to us by the colonial masters. So we are there. Foolish men, only listening to what they say. You are called this and it is. Even the word Africa is not our own, but we're taking it today. Let's take it. We cannot move back. No, it's too late to go back. Let's go forward. Even down to the food you eat today, now then, the cloth I wear, now their own. So meaning we are not human beings. We came to be educated by them. Otherwise, if white people gather in Berlin and say, well, they share the place and they gave us a name, and the only reason they were doing that, did you ask yourself, the king of Belgium used the right word. He is going to take his own share of the magnificent African cake. Meaning there's a cake in our land. What have we done with the cake? My brother, some of them, they've left us now. The white people have left us with our cake. And we are hungry, dying with the cake on our soil. The cake is there. Ondo State is one of the poorest states in Nigeria. With the bitumen deposit, second largest in the world. Read it, my brother. Ondo State is one of the poorest states in Nigeria. Does that add up for you? Maybe it's me, I'm crazy. But does it add up for you to have the second largest deposit of bitumen in the world, and you are the poorest, among the poorest? When I talk, people will be angry. But do I have a choice? That's why I don't want to do this show anymore. I just want to stop. Because I don't belong to this world. Maybe I need to go somewhere else. Because as far as I'm here, I can't support this. Sorry, bro. So now you heard today that there's something called bitumen. When they take the tar road, we use it in tying of roads. Because all that the politician does is tying of road. Is it there they go and buy? Do you even know that if you bring it out now, you can sell it to governor of Delta State? Because all he does is Star Road. You can sell it to every state. Look at the federal government now. It's doing a very massive construction. That's the good thing federal government can do. Or they can construct from Lagos to Calabar. That is development. I'm coming to that too. I'm coming to that. Construction. We're coming to that. Maybe I should touch it a little bit now that we are talking about bitumen. Because I'm going to look into gold. Now, my brother, since I was born, I'm 58 years old. I was born during the war, 1967. I'm 58. I'm going to be 59 soon. Since I was born, I've been hearing of Julius Berger as the biggest construction firm in our time. Oh, if you want to do good road, where do you go to? You invite Julius Berger. So if I want to construct a good road, I invite Julius Berger. It's a German company. Oh, they know them for excellent work. That is good news, man. All right. For 65 years, you have been inviting Julius Berger to construct your roads. Hello? I know you're not going to like this. 65 years. So let me ask this. If Julius Berger say they will no more construct road in Nigeria, can we do it, sir? Now, Chinese of yesterday that were hungry, in 1980, Chinese were very hungry people. They are now the one that are now taking over Julius Berger to construct our road. They are now competing with Julius Berger to take over the construction of our road. You know the reason I know this? Oboriwori's biggest pride was that he gave a contract to Julius Berger. And we were clapping. Wait, if construction of road is very important to us, wait, if construction of road is very important to us, we have the land, we have the granites, we have the bitumen, all the things we use to construct the road. Is anyone that is imported? They are fine with them. Okay. Julius Berger is coming with technology. Is it steel or what is he bringing in? Why is the job contracted to Julius Berger? I'm thinking like a stupid man. Can you think with me, my brothers and sisters? Why Julius Berger is the one constructing our road now? We have engineers, well-trained Nigerian engineers who have gone through everything, even the ones at home and abroad. So we could not set up a single firm that is big enough to take the contract of constructing roads in Nigeria. Or our state government could not even set up their own firm to construct their own roads. Something is wrong with us. Our problem is not only today. Maybe we'll go serve our ancestors. They swear for us. If not, nobody will do this. It does not make sense, my people, that we have all these things and even just simple construction of roads. For me, it's so simple. Umari, may I ask you the first question? You get luck saying that guy you meet, not be me. If not me, I have to ask you. The question I have to ask you, you be an engineer. You said you are a professor in this field. A professor in the field, who are the people doing the job? Are they local people or they are foreign? I know say Chinese and good day. Now go come here, come learn every day. Now God say make I talk to from Nigeria. I am in London. I'm not afraid. But you know what I'm doing? I'm not here to insult you, sir. I am in pain. I'm in pain that how many years down the line we cannot see construct our own roads. And I'm wondering, don't we have the engineers? Don't we have the teaching? And now, today, don't forget to, I'm looking at the deposit on the soil. I now discover there's bitumen. We don't get gravel. Dragote, they do cement. Okay, so what are we looking for? So if construction of road is our problem, and if that's how we're talking now, the reason I'm angry with Oboriwori, if Oboriwori is constructing roads with Delta State engineers or with the direct labor agency, you think people like us will not be praising him? That he has actually empowered, he has enforced the capacity of the direct labor agency to construct all kinds of roads that it will be to contract us to come and construct in other states and in other parts of the world. Will it be so bad, Obori? You guys don't know what is development. You don't know the meaning of development. And I said it, I'll say it 50 times again. Hiring Julius Berger to construct road for us in the 21st century, in the 21st century is a shame. Big shame. It means we don't have engineers. We don't know what is on our soil. We're fools. Nobody will say this to you. But now you heard it from me. God said I should say it, and I said it. If you verse, now yourself with the verse will not be like the Christ. How come that God has given you this beautiful land? Giving you, in fact, I never hear say British company, British won't construct road. They will go invite German, maybe they come construct road for them. I never hear that before. Did you hear me? You heard me correctly. That they want to construct road in England, and they now invite Germany to come and construct their roads. Meaning they don't have independence. That national pride is gone. Can I ask again, Nigerians? Now that you know you have bitumen, something to pour on top of the road, you have the road. If now tractors, when we never get to grade the road, now we need, at least we feel import that one. Those companies can import it. Now I'm asking you again, Nigerian civil engineers, are you people not brave enough to own a company? You politicians constructing road again and again and again. Will it be out of place if actually you have your own construction firm? If that is the way you make money, they will be happy with you, sir. Why is everything about fighting for small oil money? Do you know there's more money in construction of roads? Because whatever you're going to do, even if you win the election, it's going to be you that they will give the contract to construct the road. Why don't you think along that line? Must you win to become governor or ACPA? Can't you own a road? A construction company that constructs road for the government of Delta State, and you make more money than the governor? What are you talking about? And you will sleep well, sir. And you'll be proud of what you are doing. Will that be out of place, Nigeria? Delta people. Now, Ondo people, do you know you have this bitumen in your land? They said, the word is saying, I'm not the one who, they said you have the second largest deposit. God gave it there. You didn't work for it, it's there. I'm sure you don't even know what it is. You're not even exploiting it. Now, only when you both come, one take out, now that time you raise cutlass, say, oh, you be a money now. You know what did they do? If you want to build house for my village, they'll come, hey, dear boy, don't come. Hey, okay, you don't never said to us. Go look at their life. They never do one better thing with their life. Cause unto those who sell the land. It's a cost unto anybody that sell what is in your land to get new wives. Go and look at Monile. They never did better life once. Look at Monile for Lagos. Have you been to Lagos? If you go get one man, you will give an old jeep, he will give you the whole land. Because he doesn't know the use of the land. My question is, that land when you say so, what did the person want to do? Omonile. Now you are the ask. When I say Omonile here, I'm talking of the Nigerian government, Delta State government, Ondo State government, Bayelsa State government. Oyibo saw oil in your land. They've been taking the oil for 67 years. And they are going, and you are crying that they are going. So without them, there cannot be no more oil companies in Nigeria, in your area. And that is the only thing Oyibo has done. Like I said, I won't talk to you. All I want to hear you say they fight for this agitation. For me, you be a monile. You know what you're about monile, sir? Not verse. I'm not supposed to be counter your campaign. At least you are the one saying something. But if I'm not correct now, who will correct you? The emphasis today is not about dragging for what we have. It's actually looking inward and taking advantage of what we have by exploiting, exploring, bringing out what is in our soul so that the world will come and buy from us. We will never sit down at home again. Never. No. To wait for them to come and take it, and we fight them. Oh, why did you take this? Oh, they are this. All I hear from the people, Ijaw people do is, oh, they can't take oil from my place, so we go die today. How do you think why they take it? I understand their level. But you, when you go to school, is that how you see thinking like them? Are you thinking that the locals, you're angry fighting people? For what now? fighting Oyibo for coming to take it. Do you even know what it is? Now, the sin is upon us that are educated, that cannot think outside the box. Let me say this. The only reason Delta State is poor is not because the oil company left. It's not because the people there don't know what is going on, but because people like us could not come out and say, this oil company that was there before, we need to have our own, and we're going to do it now. Whatever, you know, the Malcolm X say by all means necessary. If we start it, we will finish it. If we learn it, we will know. But by the time you think it's a thing you cannot know, you will never know, and you will remain an ignorant bastard for the rest of your life. And that's who we are right now. And we have to change it. Did I offend you? My staff were telling me that I insulted them today. I have to apologize. Because my mouth full with insult. Because some of you are waste to a generation. And when I tell them that most of them are waste, they don't get it. You could be a waste to yourself. And it's my job to help you not to be a waste to yourself. I'm telling you, Delta State government, you are a waste to yourself. And I'm not insulting you, sir. You can look inward. Go inside the Oboriwori. Give this video to Oboriwori. Tell him, make him watch me talk. And learn that, no, he can make an impact. If you really love us, Oboriwori, you are in a better position to do this, better than that decrease. Why did I say so? You can actually say, okay, Delta State, we have this. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything to have a set of people. A set of people that can study, who have studied geology, and you employ them, create a department, because that is what God has given you. You are at a comparative advantage in that department. Oil is deposited in your land, so that you have people actually looking at the oil in our land. And they will be able to identify where we have it. The ones the funny thing is, the oil we've not heard of are more than the one we have seen. I know that. I don't need to be told. The oil we have, that's why you hear people, they discover oil here, they discover oil here. If we had engaged in that aspect of our lives, now that we are used to crude oil, now that we love oil, and we cannot go into the exploration of oil, actually discovering it first, because you have to discover it first, we're in trouble. I don't intend to stay too long today because I've got offended on too many. Too many. Make I quickly go forward small so that people not go vex too much. But I know say nothing will make una no vex today. Gold. Let me tell you where gold is found. I'm not going to go into all that. Gold is in Osun State. It's in Kaduna, Kebbi, and Zamfara. Again, these are the facts that are open to me. Children that watch this broadcast when I'm no more here. These are the facts that are open to me as at the time of this broadcast. But I can tell you, there's gold in every little part of Nigeria. There is gold. Now, guess what? We don't know what it is. We are not aware of it. We don't know the quantity we have. So it's like we don't have gold. How much did Nigeria make from gold? Nothing. We're sad. It is sad. You know what I see? People carry cutlass, carry this, they go extract gold. Now, so they don't have. Now, let me tell you why this is sad. They named a place in Africa Gold Coast because Oyibo saw gold. They went in there and they were taking out the gold in Ghana. That's when they know there's gold here. And they call it Gold Coast because that is why they came. They saw gold and they were taking it and were taking it home. Now they have the highest deposit of gold in the world. Do you even have a deposit of it? In Ghana, they don't. Ghana is not talking about cocoa, not the gold though. No, something is wrong with us. Do you even know we have gold in Nigeria? If you don't know, now there's gold in Elisha, in Osun State. That man, when they dance, David will tell your brother, make he stop dancing small. Make he bring out the gold when they land. Tell him, you be big boy, I like you. Because if you for the think like that, tell your brother, make he look, your uncle, make he look at the gold in the land. You won't be king, traditional ruler, you are the Oni of Ife. I love you, I see you young. Oga, help us look at the ground. There is gold in your land. Bring it out. I'm going to offend many people today. But maybe my job is to annoy you. So you wake up. You know, we cannot move forward like this. We need to confront it head on, not with fear. And we know without looking back unapologetically saying it for what it is. Now, who is going to extract the gold for us? Now, you know what's so funny? If the Chinese company come now and they say they see gold and they begin to take it out, we're going to be jealous. We're going to fight them now. Oh, Chinese people don't come. They don't take our gold. But that governor, when they dance, he not see the gold. The governor of Kaduna State, I see fine shoe, a very fine guy. The last time he was giving the wheelbarrow to people. Now wheelbarrow, and I gave you a water. And wheelbarrow now they give you. Governor of Kano State. And I don't know, Kano not there. Good. No, so not the Kano. Erofai, you when they make mad, when we not see all this that little man. Now only during the election with the CM, he came out. What have you done with the gold in Kaduna, Erofai? You see, the oil don't spoil now, eh? The oil has destroyed Nigeria. The oil need to go. What do you think you make more money from oil than gold? Gloria, who is richer? The person with gold and the person with oil?
The person with gold.
God bless you.
Gold appreciates.
But you know the funniest thing? They don't know the gold value. They don't see it. They're only looking for the oil that Oyibo has helped us to discover. If Oyibo go there and discover the gold, then we will start to know that there's gold. Where is this problem coming from?
Gold is far more valuable than
if somebody comes and discover this gold now, the government will claim ownership of that place.
Yes, that they own the place now.
In fact, now you know the funniest thing. Now we know we have some gold. We don't know the quantity, my daughter. If you can imagine the quantity of gold in this area, you will be crying. And yet we go to bed hungry, no food. What did God not do for us?
And we have all the natural resources that can give us.
This is just one.
Abundance.
I've only touched 3 today. I've only talked about bitumen. Bitumen is said to be the second largest. On those states where you see there, so the second largest. But when they construct road every day, maybe we will get bitumen for Delta State. We know. How would we know if we don't check the ground? When did the God discover for that place? So enough in those states. No, go look at those states. That is one of the richest soil on earth. You know they don't discover anything there. Something is wrong with us. We get something. Whether our course we go remove her. Urobosa na Nadia Babo. Did not be honoring her. If there's a spiritual problem, then we really need to pray. And the prayer is to go there and walk. The answer to this prayer is to go there and walk. God knows will come from. You know what is so sad is this now. If the white people come now and they discover this gold, they're going to bring in their effort. They're going to slave. They're not going to get it for free. They're going to work hard. They're going to bring out the gold. And you know, Gloria, you know he's going to do the ugly work, the digging of the ground and everything. A black man. They're not going to come and do it with their hands. So now we could do the ordinary work. Then they go make the money. Now they know they're here again. They say you get gold for your land. Go discover and make money. What is your governors doing? What are they doing? They are only busy fighting on how to get money in Abuja. They tell someone say he belongs to presidency, so you can share all your money. What a mentality! That's why they are poor. When you live, you see, Omonile will always be poor, and it's not a cause. When you live on selling your land to others, you will remain poor. I never see anybody selling land. The last thing I will ever do is to sell anything that God has given to me. If I dey hungry, I go leave and they do other things. It is against nature for you to sell whatever God has been given to you, what is given to you. It's a possession of God given to you. You don't need to sell it. Now that we are here, let's take a little example of what I've been trying to say. If we move out of this, because I'm coming to Shako, those of now when they're ready for me, because I become Shako just now. Now, from what I'm saying now, it looks as if we can actually do things if we want to do it. We don't need Oyibo to come and do it. Now, the question I ask is, Muna no vessel. The governor of Delta State, and I see some of the governors going on a trip to go and learn. I saw Governor of Delta State in China to go and learn about infrastructure. No, I don't blame the guy, Sometimes you ask the person the level of exposure. Even though if I'm a governor of Delta State, you should say I will travel, go learn how to construct road. Do I even need to travel for that? I mean, they will come meet me. I will come with my plan. The Oyibo will go say, I like to work in this. And I will pay them, they will go. It will be my business. Now, let me say this, Governor Boriwori. More will talk small. I know your people, they fight me. So now make me, if I open the one, we'll go open ourselves more. We're going to take time. Wait again, see my lip, it tick. No will talk small. If Boriwori say today, say, okay, what we have again in Delta State and some of the challenges we face is housing. We don't get house. As I'm talking to you now, Lagos is busy building estates. Abuja is doing the same thing. I am at the life camp in Abuja now. They are building that, meaning they are making the city. They are building a city with that. That's the way you build a city. And that is a blessing from God. Say, build the city. It's in the Bible. They built the city. The wall of Jericho was built by human beings. Okay, Boribori, you are now there and you can see that we can build cities. And you did not say, okay, no. Suppose you now say, every local government, give me 50 acres or even 300 acres, and I will gonna have my housing project in all these places. Hallelujah. You know what will happen? I'm not going foreign. I'm going to use my local engineers who have gone to school. I'm going to have a department or a company for a construction firm. I'm going to bring them. I'm going to train them, give them only 1 year, and bring in expertise to work with them, come up with this thing, and I now go to China and see how their houses are. If that is the kind of structure we prefer, or the American way, because the American now, they have different construction. UK has even changed. Because the world is evolving. This is the one we want, and we start to build. You now build a state, unlike Lagos that is now doing some cheap estate. You now build high-rise buildings in all these estates. And you put in electricity. If you do that, you have employed people, you will be making massive money. Either you rent to your staff, you collect their money every month, or you sell. Most of us abroad, we are looking for where to stay. We lost track at home. We will buy. In fact, before you build the next one, the money we already buy it. We will have bought it before you build it. Governor, before the Delta State will build the next estate, it's sold. Look at what they're doing now in Nigeria. The place, you just show them a plot of land, show them the look of it, and the place is sold. They'll buy and they're going to cultivate their place. We don't want to do that because you want a structure. You want it to look a particular way. So you build it, you only buy your flat. They do in some part of Lagos now. Would that not be a plan? Is that not development? That is what I call development. For those of you that are asking what is development, that is development. Guess what? The development I'm talking about is sustainable. One, the state will make money, there will be employment, and the city is built. And it's going to bring people home. Yeah. And I guess this place will not only use even so there will be solar and there will be all kind of energy feeding the place. There will be water, general water. Not this one, I go do my borehole, you do your borehole. General security, we are all secure. Everybody want to go there and stay. Oh, but would that not be ideal for you? They are clapping for you. They're going to laugh at you tomorrow. Like I said, when they carry Okowa, they go, so they're not there. All these Akpa, when they fight me today, so they're not going to follow you enter there. And if your name go into the good book, they will not be there. They're not going to remember these people. Now, Boriwuri, now they remember. God appointed you. I'm not the one that made you. It's up to you to use it well. But it's just for some time. You're going to leave soon. So it's up to you. You're not my problem. Because whatever you do now is your own, you're destroying. It's going to come to another day. We're going to come back to that construction of roads, or construction of homes later. Mona not near me. Go waiting for my body full with ideas. I know the guess. It's something I will prove. I will say it. You ask whether it is possible or not. That's what the government work on. You listen to people like us and you say, oh, let's do this, man. I know you can't do all at once because the degrees now they fail that do so. And they do all at once. You do all at once, but finish one. Start make money. Governor Boriwuri, we have enough money coming into the state on a monthly basis. So the banking on housing project that will bring money to the state can never be a mistake. I can imagine how many people will be employed. Now, if all the local government begin to build their estates, nobody will be begging. You'll be begging them to come to Asaba because they will stay in their places. And those land will be developed. All those of you clapping for him now, those of you from Akukoro, when they call nonsense, when they curse me, say they curse Boriwuri. How many of now look at your villages? There's no single developed city in the Yoruba land, and you're asking me what is development? Now, flyover every development. Show me one developed city in Yoruba land. Hey, would it be out of place if we have this estates rooting out of our land? That's what God said we should do. Till the land. Martin Luther King said, I've been to the mountain top. I may not be there with you. But I've been to the mountain top. It's up to you to take what I say today, but you will remember me. People will remember me. People like us, we are not many. Now let's go. I want to quickly move on because I don't have enough time today. But I think we should spend some time and talk to our people in you see this one, The core city. The core city. There's a city called Core City in Nigeria. Do you know where that city is? That city is Enugu State. Enugu State. Core City. The core went there, Enugu State. For you to call a core city, meaning Iboku, we never discover the true code. Now the one when Oyibo discover in those days, now make we call a core city. Oyibo don't come out. We don't abandon the code since. Maybe more code don't even generate now. God. You know, like I said, coal, it's just nothing you cannot do with coal. All these back of your black things you do, they could be made from coal. Even solar panel could not be made from coal. How can you get it wrong? Other than steel, it's coal now. Because when you bring coal together, it becomes something very solid that you can use to do anything. If you want burn yourself for electricity and all this, it should work. The question I ask you people is, what are you doing with the coal that is deposited in Enugu State? I'm getting tired. I'm exhausted. Maybe I need to eat before I come to this show every day. What are you doing with it, my brothers and sisters? I need to be singing. There is one song, one musician from my place sang. His name is Johnson Aja. I love it. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of the song, we just pop in. He will just say, Olumemu Bejo, Isakpalo to Kasawe. You know what it is, Isakpalo to? That ant, that tiger ant. You know, if he bite you in those days, you know the way when they grow up, will not be all these houses when I get down. I don't know. Now ground with the sleep. That thing will go fight you. You won't get up from wherever sleep, wherever you dream, they dream. God punish you. Now that kind of thing will happen to some of these people when it's no way they talk now, that they cover the truth. you are the most wicked soul of our time. That you don't know you are forgiven. Though ignorance is not an excuse. Because in this 21st century, all you need to do is ask. Knowledge has been open. The Bible said that thing which has been hidden from the wise and the prudent have been revealed to the babes and the suckling. And what is that thing? It's knowledge. The internet, now the AI. I'm going to end this show now by talking on what I would love to talk best. AI. And I want to say, wait, now try and understand me, my people. If you ask me now, say that whether would they exploit gold, somebody will tell me, say, yeah, would they did go would they did go from somewhere? Okay. Would they discover oil? Yeah, we get oil. Would they discover oil? Say, I can't cry. Even if you study how to discover oil in those days, it's no more applicable today. Can I say this? Your knowledge is outdated. That's why I was in the class yesterday and they were telling me about all the things, all the negative things about AI, and I just looked at them. You should be ashamed of yourself because you cannot cope with the way the world is going. So if you are the old, die in the old. Allow the young people to live on. Young people, I'm talking to you today. The days where you go and dig ground and look for what is on the ground, those days has passed. Now, you know what is happening? The reason I know is in those days when our parents dig ground, come look for how the soil mature rich, how beautiful it is so that they go put yam, so the yam will grow big. That days has passed. Israel, in their farming today, they don't wait for that beautiful soil. They put the seed somewhere and they now control the quantity of water that goes in. And what controls this is AI. The AI knows the quantity of water needed because it's testing the soil. If the water is too much, it will stop. When it is needed, it will drop. It is now controlled. The irrigation is controlled with AI. Exploration of the soil is now requires AI. Can you hear me? Digging things from ground now doesn't require you anymore. It requires AI. Listen, the lady was giving us a lecture yesterday, and she just gave us an example that she was in this restaurant in Manchester, and the person opposite offered a cup of tea, and the robot came to deliver the cup of tea. Robot. Today, robot came to deliver cup of tea, and they were angry that robot delivered cup of tea, and the fear was that, all the jobs are gone. And the language I use is, new jobs have been created. Because people are not learning how to do AI, they're not making new AI to solve human problem. Like I believe, a time will come, that sickness when they say your belly, AI will remove them without even cutting you. There's something AI will do, because all these things are doable. But unfortunately, Africa is sleeping. Let me repeat, Africa, we are sleeping. If we want to wake up, the time is now. Nigeria, you are the giant of Africa. Even down calling you basket. The geology, what is that? The geological basket of Africa, an insult. Because you don't even know the meaning. Geological basket of Africa is an insult. Because you're not. You might be it potentially, but you've not even looked at it yourself. Until another set of people go say, another discovery, unless European again go gather. Unless they will gather again to say, oh, let's go and take our share of the second Magnificent African Cape, part 2, before we wake up. Because they left now, we're in trouble. This company left worry, share left worry, we're in trouble. We couldn't do something with it. It's not as if the oil is taken away from Wario. The oil is still there. The structure is still there. They didn't take it with them. They said, do your own thing. Hey. I don't need to cry. Am I not supposed to be crying? It's a question. It's a question. And it's a time for us to answer this sincerely. There is charcoal. There is charcoal. Abundant of it in the coal city, in Enugu State. If you ask me today, how much is the Enugu State government making from charcoal? Oh God, oh. Can I ask that again? How much is Enugu State government making from charcoal? You know what is so good about Nigeria? There is no region in that Nigeria that is not blessed with one thing or the other. That region does not exist. There is no region that is not blessed with something fabulous, something magnificent, something to be proud of. Except we don't know what to do with it. Show me one state in Nigeria, and I'll tell you. Are you guys back? Can I have you guys back? Now don't break my heart, I am. Now leave me alone.
We have got no best.
Gloria and Dorcas. It's a difficult time in our history. That when we talk, when children look at how we live, all these people think they are going to live forever. Buhari is gone. Babangida is in a wheelchair. My time will come, I will go. God, I will not die though. You understand? I will die. People won't die, and I don't know. But what I'm saying is, do you know what's so funny? This time will go, and children will look at what we did in our time. They will be very angry with us. Gloria and Dorcas, you should be angry with your parents. And don't take it, don't laugh. That's a difficult question. Papa, why are you just a cleaner here? Why did you do this? You will tell the Pekin, I don't know. That's why I sent you to school. Okay, but how do we do it now? It's not a time to fight, but answer a difficult question. You know the funniest thing? All the dirty work that happened in our time, that is still happening now, is undertaken by who? If they want dig ground, or you want to dig ground. Now, let me tell you, let me bring it home. Gloria, you see all those money left? You come to the Dev boys. You want builders, now they go come. You go settle them, right? They are not bricklayers. They are not civil engineers. They don't sell cement. Guess what? The job you're going to give to them later, when you want to dig the foundation, now they will come dig the foundation. You see the cost of them. Who does the digging of the foundation? The money like them. If we not get the developed people, it will go hard for us to dig foundation. You know that. If you want to dig a foundation, go to your place. The same people when you collect the vet, now they dig foundation. The same thing now. If you ask, what were our role in the then NNPC? Now we dig the ground. The physical labor, now we do one. But who get the property? Who get this? Oh, Bible, simple. Anybody that does the Bible is a fool, but not the way you go interpret it. It's a cost on you to sell your land. And I'm saying this to you today, and I respect my dad. My dad said, no, they sell property. If you don't like what they sell, but you know they sell, because it's a cost on those that sell the property, especially the land. Be careful. Land is not your own. And then you come from and then you go. You the seller, you go see. What did I say? Now land you come from and then you go. You the seller, you go see. Maybe some people when they bury there, you decide the land. Maybe your forefathers they bury there, you decide the land. What did go happen to you? Gloria, there was a day I preached a very difficult sermon to those of us in the diaspora. Make me laugh small. For those of us in the diaspora, I said, well, the last thing that can happen to anybody is to die in Europe or in America and be buried in America or buried in Europe. They say, no. Now, course, because when you wake up, all the people around you, now hello, you know, meaning you have been cut off from one generation. Because if they bury you for cemetery here. The people when your neighbor na Ibona, meaning you suffer racism on earth, you go see suffer racism for hell or heaven. Because that man not be your own, not their own. And when I talk about the first, this and that, no, we can be buried anywhere. No, you are a fool. You are now being cut off from your own people. I want to wake up and be buried among my kinsmen. You understand? So we can walk again and plan for why the community is going to be good. Now that land where they bury your people, now they say so. It go better for you. No, I not swear, Gloria. Where you bury your papa, mama, everybody, you sell her. Tomorrow there for you.
No.
Let me swear for her.
No.
That is by the way. That's how I was telling people teaching us in the diaspora. And we might take it as a joke. You don't think that, oh, if you're burying you here, your spirit go join your ancestors for home. You be real fool. Now when they bury you, now then your spirit will revolve. And you go there with the Igbo people. You suffer racism on earth, you suffer racism in heaven. Or on the hell. Now that's not your own. Because when it reach, they're not pass anything. Cost when it reach, are not there anywhere. That's why any black man die here, if they want me to carry and go. So for those of you that want to be carried home, so meaning Africa is important for you. Your village is important. Let's go and build it now. Otherwise, either they bury you for the destroyer. Yesterday, brother, you know what was happening yesterday? I was talking to a girl in Calabar yesterday. And when I see the environment, the thing that comes to my mind, oh my God. So if I die in another kind of place, they won't go bury me.
Now.
Do you understand? That's what came to my mind, though. No, brother, that was exactly what came to my mind. Funny enough. So if I die in another kind of dirty place, when it be like this, now they won't bury me. But the question is, if I not go develop my place, nobody there go bury me. No, not talk to me, children. Not be there. So we must be very careful. Either way, we know they win. Either we say they bury us here, come suffer racism when we don't die. Then they tell us make we leave UK now. Or you they tell us say whether you like them or not, you'll be black man. Sometimes they will drive us come out. Now I said something to them in Europe and in America. Now you are welcome. Don't forget what happened for Bible. When the children of Israel first came to Egypt, they were welcome because their brother was there. You understand? There was no trouble until a wicked Pharaoh came and began to enslave them.
Enter, yes.
Don't you think a time will come here when the whole language of the Libra now will shift into, oh, this land, or these people have come to take our land. We want our land back.
Of course.
And they will maltreat us. They've already started that.
Yes.
Certainly. They don't want to say it politically because it's not sweet, but it's happening. This place is not your own, it will never be your own. And it's not a curse. It's their land. If you want to be buried here, fine. Meaning when you even die, they bury you here, that's what you're going to see. A better man to suffer here, go back to Africa. Now come go bury you among them, come they suffer for the rest of your health. Wait, if I suffer small before I die, at least I will go another world. I won't see suffer the same thing for that world when I go. Now message, Joe. Now again, for those of us in diaspora, the reason why we should build our home. Gloria, let's end this discussion by going back to Delta State. I know say they know when we can talk Delta State. When I leave Delta State, they go have to. I was talking of the one on those states, but let's go on a quick break because when I come back, I want to end up with my proposal with one of the areas I've never touched about it a lot, but I think I'm just thinking about what has happened in Lagos because I've been challenged in Delta State what is development. And I wanted to talk about something today. My friend will not allow me to talk about it because I will directly say something. It's about the true meaning of empowerment and what we call outreach. And I just made a suggestion and I offended even my own friend. So I swear not to talk again. You understand? And I told my friend I won't talk about it again, because this cannot be about me and him. So, and for that reason, I'm going to just take a quick break, commercial break. When I come back, if these guests can see Jamie, I'm going to look at the housing possibility and what Oboruri can do to make money. This one not get grammar because when you don't like to farm, there are many ways to work in life. Some people don't want farm. So there's still some clean work you can do and still make money. So I'm going to talk about that with Oboruri. Since Oboruri don't know the meaning of farming, because tomorrow it's going to be about farming again, but farming in details and what farming can do for us. But today, let's just end the show by looking at construction. Since I'm talking about construction, bitumen inspired me to talk about construction. So I'm going to do construction, and we have all the materials to do construction. So I'm going to ask what we need to construct a house and what we can do in Delta State or in every state in Nigeria to start building houses and sell. That's what I'm going to do when I come back. But let's go on a quick break. Don't go away. Stay with me. I won't take more than 10 more minutes, and I'm going to let you go. Stay with me. Don't go away.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +4.
This is here. My guests are here. I was trying to pick up some good images of modern skyscrapers in China and in the United States to say the remaining part of the story. That was what I was doing. Then the advert went off, and I have to come back quickly. But I think we can do some justice to it even without seeing all the nice building in the world. What I'm going to say is this: Nigerians today, let us think, and then let's just end the discussion with this kind of thing. And I want my guests to be participating in this. Have you been to modern estate now? Maybe some of them are in Lagos, some are in Delta now. They build nice estates. I don't know how many estates we have in Delta State, but we have a lot in Abuja now. And we have a place in Abuja, and we have in Lagos. It's very common now. You have different estates. Especially this new part of Lagos, they are building it. You understand? And funny enough, these projects are undertaken by private individuals. You understand? What they'll do, Gloria, is that they will acquire the land, and then they will come up with a map of how the building will look like, and then they put it in the market for sale. They've not built it though. It's a dry land. Sometimes they manage to raise the fence and the gate, and they'll tell you what will be in, and people start to buy. Ordinary people, ordinary individuals. I found that very innovative. Now, I'm asking now, supposing the governor of Delta State, this is what I'm thinking of, or governor of Ondo State, of Kwara State, of any state, of Lagos State, now say, okay, you know what we're going to do? Nigeria will have housing problem, or the city is not even looking nice. Let's say the truth. You get one kitchen here, another kitchen here, another kitchen here, another kitchen here. Waste of land. Supposing our government say, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're not going to live like this anymore. We're going to have a plan. Have you been to Europe? This is the same kind of building that will be on the street. They will not do it differently. The same kind of building will be on this street. So here, when you look down, it looks uniform. They say, oh, the place is beautiful. It was planned. But if you allow me to build one kitchen here, you build one skyscraper there, I build kitchen in the other place, the place looks harder. Suppose the government say, no, we're not going to do this anymore. You know what? We're going to make our city beautiful while we're making money. Make beauty and money. You know, and they say, and Gloria, look at the smile. Because now the example of beauty and money. These two women are beauty and money. You understand? See the two of them. No, that's what women does, you know. Suppose we want to do that, and we say, okay, I'm the governor of Delta State. I'm going to set up a department, like they have the direct labor agency, a direct building company, a direct building agency. Let's call it DBA. Their job is to build houses, you know, of a particular standard. And they can start with Asaba, for instance, the capital. They say all the street, this street and this street, only the same kind of building. And we're going to build it in a way that they are high-rise building, you understand? And the road will be made along that line. One, you have started something, a plan for the city. And number two, you started the business, because as you build, you're selling. You build, you're selling. You build, you're selling. If at the moment you start, the buyers are ready to buy 3-bedroom flat, to buy 4-bedroom flat, we'll be begging. Because we know, say the house, we can rent it out, and it's going to make us money. People will start to buy. Meaning it's not your money you even use. But let's assume all the billions coming to the state, you are spending that, part of that on that. Will it be out of place? Will that not be development? Because one, you'll be making money for the state. You've constructed the state to become more beautiful. So you make money. You've employed people, your own people, and you have used your natural resources. And God will continue to bless you, because what did God say? Till your land. No. That song where that boy sing. No, it's never too late. Is it too late for us to start? Docas. But I said they don't freeze these two children here again. No. My people, they are here, but they're not really here. We'll wait until they're able to find themselves, and I'll bring them back. My people, this is simple. What I'm talking about is not rocket science. It's not an impossibility. It's something we can do. Right? You know, I actually come up with this. I wanted to set up a cooperative to start doing this. The question is, how many can I do? How many houses can I build? How much life can I touch? But imagine, say, the government of Nigeria embarks on that. I hear the governor of president is not trying to build hostels. I don't know what that is, because he doesn't mean it. He doesn't know what he's going to do with it. If it is done, that our life depends on it, that we're going to make money from it, the president will be looking at it. He just throws something, let's go and take care of the students. If the governor of Delta State now believe he can make money from housing, as his building is making money, reaching Delta State by building more, by developing the land, and you now go and look at the kind of building you want to have in Delta State, that will be on the side of the road. Then inside you build the estate and construct roads that goes there. In fact, the money to construct the road will come from the estate. Okay, if you don't make money to build the next estate, what is wrong with you? That is what I governor think. That is governance. That is meaningful leadership. When I talk about the verse, how can I be happy with this? How do you expect somebody like me that have seen to be happy with this? Let me quickly quiet, because the more I talk, the more I offend you. So I just mentioned something very simple. And that project, if Delta State government put 20 billion, which is half of the money we receive in 1 month, the project must have started. And it will continue to generate more money, because before you build houses of 20 billion, if it is not overspent, or if the money is spent for what it is, where Peter can help us. But Peter will not allow the waste and allow the money to be spent on those buildings. I can imagine how much 20 billion will build. It will construct a full street. And we said, before the other part of the street, the money from here will be building the other part of the street. The other from the other part of the street. It can never be wrong. We can never get it wrong. I don't know what's wrong with Asaba. It can never be wrong. But what are we doing? What have we done today? If I ask, you'll be angry. I need you to be angry because meaning I'm touching you somewhere. I am going to let this go. But it's not difficult to grow Delta State. It is not difficult to have meaningful development in Delta State. The River State government, it's not a magic. It's not miracle. It's not the church that's going to do it. It is me and you that's going to come up with the leadership of a visionary leader. It makes it easier. Because those of us who don't want to die abroad, if I see Governor of Delta State doing that, I'll go and see if I can get a 2-bedroom flat there. So that when I finish from UK, if I have any holiday, I'll go there and sleep. That time I don't near home. Maybe as I'm there, I will see something that I will put some money, about £5,000, and it will feed me for the rest of my life. If that thing they feed me, I'll carry my bag to go Nigeria. You've actually helped us to resettle, but you have made money from us to build the house. And actually, the business I will employ 2-3 persons. Make us stop. Like I said, it's not rocket science. It's something you and I can do. I am going to close the show here because I didn't intend to stay more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. Even 1 hour was my bet. But let me shut up now. But let me start this show. Let me remind you what I talked about today. I started by analyzing the things that we have in Nigeria. The most important one, the most one we know is the oil. They call us the geological basket of Africa. It's not by mistake. There's a reason for it because we have every mineral deposit on earth. And I said the first thing you should ask yourself is what made the people to come to your land in the first place? They didn't come to kill you. They didn't come to oppress you. They came because they saw something they want that they want to take out of your land. And they've been there for years. They divided Africa into different names and they gave us different names. The name we are saying answer today is the name they gave to us. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's evil. Now let's move on. They set up why they came. They were taking the things away. You saw it for 60 years, 50 years. We have been seeing how, in fact, they didn't leave. Even when they gave you independence, they didn't go. They keep taking some of the things because when they gave you independence, they say, okay, govern yourself. But what they were really interested, that was why they could give you independence. They were still taking the oil. Nigeria, as I'm talking today, Shell is still drawing oil from Nigeria. They now call it Shell, but the real company is RDS here, not the Shell that owns it. There's a company, British company that owns it. Go and find out. I'm just looking at the case at the moment. When the Nigerian community tried to sue a British firm for the activities of Shell in Nigeria, the High Court was saying, no, it is not. The British High Court was saying, no, it's not the problem of this parent company. The Supreme Court has said, you, the parent company, you are in direct control of what is happening in Nigeria. You are responsible for the oil degradation. You guys may not know what I'm saying, but those of you that study that know what I'm saying will understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Shell is not controlled by Shell in Nigeria. It's controlled by the British firm here. They are not worried because the money is coming to the British firm here in Nigeria, in the UK, and they are happy with that. And can you blame them? Other than Shell, a Nigerian man, all those ones that has been stealing money from day one, those are past stealing money, and they thought of setting up a company like Shell so they can make money. We don't say even not thief ourselves, but at least if you steal it, it will remain in Africa. Have you been able to tap on what God has given to you? And like I said, it's a cost if you cannot make use of what God has given to you. He will take it from you and give it to those who can use it. So those of us crying, making noise, don't say they don't know the true meaning of development. I think I went further to analyze what we have, not only oil. And my pain is if Oyibo now know that there's that, in fact, that bitumen that is in Ondo State, they said the second largest in the world. It's not there, it's just on the ground. We don't even have people looking at it. In Delta State today, we don't have people employed, engaged. Geologists looking at how many oil we have, which area we have more oil, which one we have. We don't even know. We're not working on it. But you are only collecting money at the end of the month and you are constructing bridges. And they say you are a governor. You're not. Thank you very much, my people. I'm going to keep quiet so you guys don't kill me quick. No, because you're going to have to run away first. Because if you follow, they would have killed him faster. So I'm going to be like Jesus now. I'm going to try and escape and come back to you guys another day so that we can talk more. See, I come in peace, my brothers. I mean well for every one of us, even for you and me, even for Borewori. But he needs to listen to people like us. He cannot listen to you. You don't even know what you're advising him. Where's that one? That chat. What does chat know that's going to offer Buriwori? Make we talk. Chat, not sit down where they talk. Now end the show, man. Bye for now. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is the African Renaissance Television. I'm reaching you from London. Ask me anytime. My number 9 is through for display. So if you call me directly, I will pick a call. This is my direct number. Call me and we talk on how to move straight forward. God bless you. Bye.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for